getting high and dry now. I can't fight these feelings. She said, get lost, get gone so long. So I got these eyes peeling. Out of the town, out of the heart, out of my mind, seems like a good place to start. But I don't know where this road goes. How if this swing down, how it's long. It's Monday, December 29th, and you've tuned into the People's Patriot Project WeP3 Weekly Debrief. Right now, you're listening to WeP3 Radio, proudly produced in partnership with Reach Across America Radio. Together, we share a mission to remember the fallen, honor those who have served, and teach the future generations the value of freedom, a freedom secured by the brave men and women who have worn our national and local uniforms. Stay tuned for the WeP3 Weekly Debrief. Now playing on WeP3 Radio, Johnny Cole Murder, Heart Sunk Low. Can't go nowhere slow when your heart's sunk low.
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and/or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always clean. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Oh my gosh, it's been a while. I didn't know how the opening finished up anymore.
What? I forgot. Well, we totally forgot. I forgot. I didn't do all the things. This should have been
And I was totally just sitting there looking at my volume button, like, when do I click it? When do I click it? When do I click it?
No one wants that one. Where are you going? We got a show to do.
We got a show going on?
Come on. What the frick?
I'll let those idiots in, and
Oh,
look who I see here. Present. Jeremy Daniels.
Jeremy Daniels. Yep.
Hi, Jeremy. What a good guy, huh?
Yes. Yes is the answer.
Yes. Peterson's working on something else. What? Can you come on in the show with us?
We'll add that one. That's for sure.
That was a fun one.
Yeah.
Can I have access to that one? That sounds like something I
Actually, you can. It's right there in the sounds. If you go down to the assets and look.
Get your own assets.
I'm looking for, what's this?
Jeremy, he acts like I know what this stuff is.
Can't do anymore because there's too much stuff in here. I got to work on that this week. Work on it. I'm going to work on it.
Because we got nothing else to do, but let's do some of this stuff. I mean, it's okay. It's
Patriot Pride.
You're listening to WeP3 Radio on the Foxhole Radio Network. This is Mark Peterson with the People's Patriot Project, bringing you an all veteran and first responders. Yeah, that's in there. Platform. WeP3 Radio, designed to celebrate all those who have served in our communities and country. We believe in boots on the ground and protecting our heroes that are making a difference daily in all of our lives. Come be a part of this amazing mission and hear the shock and awe of today's Heroes Radio as we celebrate. I don't have to play the whole thing.
I mean, you can go listen to it on the radio.
You could go listen to the radio. Yeah.
Let me go grab that quick. Where is our radio thingy jingy? WeP3 Radio got our little ad right here. We are the leading music station featuring music created, written, produced, and
keep talking. We're plotting through it.
And sung by those who have served their country and communities. Check us out right here at this link, WeP3 Radio. Or just Google, man. It's so easy. Just Google WeP3 Radio. And it will take you right to our radio station. What the hell I was going to say there. Any Hoosers, what's going on today?
What is going on today?
I was going to make a joke, but we live in Minnesota. It's not very much of a joke. So I don't know about your neighborhood, but we rarely see the police in our neighborhood unless we actually call them. So,
well,
I mean, we live on a dead end behind an elementary school, so that's a good thing.
Maybe those were fire sirens. Maybe,
well, still, there's only 5 more houses that way.
Maybe
so
your house is burning down, and they're coming to help you.
Morbid. It's not. I'm right here. I do have a candle, but I don't think it's burning down. Yeah. It's a Monday, right? Because now teachers on break, they don't always know the day of the week. So I'm trying to stay. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. Like, I have to keep my poop in a group. Oh,
getting up in there, huh?
Well, this is TMI, but it's been a little while. I know. I got all kinds of other stuff I'm taking care of. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
All right. You brush. There you go. This is what I suggest you do. They love when you do this.
Okay.
Right as you're walking in the door, eat an Oreo cookie. They will love you for it. They'll be like, "Oh, Andrea, it's so good to see you."
And make sure there's some like stuck up in between the teeth.
Yeah. I didn't think things through once when I was probably middle school. They probably thought I did it on purpose. But there was a chocolate cookie in the car on the way there. It needed to be eaten.
Of course, it was there.
They made me leave. They're like, "Yeah, you go.
No,
brush your teeth and come back." And I'm like, "Give me that freebie brush you hand out every time. Give me that freebie brush and that little thing of toothpaste. I'll take care of it right now." Nope, they made me leave. Yeah.
Well, that's a sad story.
I left, brushed my teeth, and came home.
Okay, but the crappy part about that is like you still had to go back. Like, what's the big deal? They're gonna brush your teeth for you.
I probably looked like a little Neanderthal young puck trying to get one over on him. I really didn't think anything about it at all.
Right.
And so.
And why would you? Why would you? I thought you had a Dairy Queen cup. And then I was going to ask you about your New Year's resolution.
There's a little tiny drop of cold coffee in the very bottom of this thing. What you have a New Year's resolution? Are you kicking out Dairy Queen? Is that?
No, heck, it like opens back up in February. I'm not. Oh, all you people not from the upper Midwest or northern states, Dairy Queen has to close for a couple months in the middle of winter in my town because nobody goes through the freaking ice cream line when we got a backyard full of snow that you can make into ice cream.
True.
You know what? I bought an ice cream maker. Oh my gosh, it's still in the box. I bet it's out in the garage. Huh. I'm going to make some ice cream. We got fresh snow.
Is that a Christmas present?
Well, to myself 4 years ago, maybe.
4 years ago, you bought a ice cream maker. You've never used it.
Well, I used snow to make my ice cream. Did you get snow the last few years?
What do you mean you made snow to make ice cream? I don't get that.
I need snow to make ice cream.
What do you mean you need snow to make ice cream?
That's how I make my ice cream.
Tell me more.
I don't remember. I was a kid. But you use, instead of ice, you go get snow and you pack it all around the outside and then you churn and churn.
Now you said you need, so this is the necessity because you can't use ice to do it.
Did you just hear what I said?
I did. That's why I'm trying to clarify.
You don't use ice, you use ice cream. I mean, snow. You use snow to make the ice cream.
Can I ask why?
Because that's the way my grandma always did it.
That's the way you ran. This is tradition. Okay.
Yes.
We're getting at least someplace. It's not complete abstract Eichmann craziness.
Remember in the day when you got yelled at if you didn't refill the ice cube trays? Who's got enough ice in their ice cube trays to make the ice cream? Nobody's going to waste all the good ice on that. So you use snow. So we only got homemade ice cream when there was snow.
In the wintertime, so you are hoping or wishing that Dairy Queen's open right now because that's when you choose to consume your frozen product.
No, I don't need Dairy Queen because I can make my own. That's what I was saying. You write your own narrative for my dang story.
I'm not writing any narrative. I'm trying to figure out the craziness.
I don't need Dairy Queen in the winter because I make my own ice cream.
We got there. Okay, that makes a little bit of some sense. You could just go to the grocery store.
That's not homemade ice cream.
Well, either is Dairy Queen.
Yeah, no, but I have snow now.
Oh.
To do my homemade ice cream.
When's you said 4 years? The last time you did this was 4 years ago?
No, it's been way longer. I bought a new maker 4 years ago. Okay. You're the antagonist in all of this. This is all on you. This is Peterson 101. Drag it through the mud until it dies is what it is.
No, it's actually getting some information. And
is it?
It takes a few questions to get there.
No. It could be, and I'm sure if anyone's listening out there, they're male, but it could be a male thing not listening very well.
How much snow does it require to make ice cream? Because the second you put the rock salt in there, it's good. It melts it.
You got to pack it in tight.
Pack it in tight. All right.
Rock salt doesn't melt ice like what it's made to do.
Well, it does. It does. I just think I haven't done the research. I'm thinking that when I put the rock salt on my driveway and on my sidewalk, it doesn't take very long for it to melt it. So.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna probably take a video when I do this. I'll make sure and send it to
You need to make a video of this. I'm excited to see it.
My little red ice cream, maybe New Year's Eve. Although I don't know if you noticed that I got a phone call right as the show was about to begin. And this is the kid that didn't make it to Christmas because the whole family had influenza A, which seems to be rather popular around this area. And so I was like,
apparently it's popular in West by God, Virginia too.
Yeah, that's put you right out. So I thought I better take it because, what if there's an emergency or maybe something happened? So I answer it 2 minutes before the show starts. You're going to love it to be asked if I can babysit like New Year's Eve and the next day. Like, yeah. Kid, number 1, your timing sucks. You're lucky I answered. Number 2. Anyway, I wouldn't say yes if I didn't want to.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's not a surprise to me. Whatever.
What?
Not my world.
Huh.
Anyway, I hope Frank is feeling better.
Oh my gosh, me too. Did he look? I thought he was calling us from the hospital room last night.
I thought he was calling from the mortuary. I wish I would have done a screen capture of him coming into the studio because that would have been.
He's flat on his back.
Yeah, he's got that North Dakota influenza thing going on right now.
That is ridiculousness. Man, we get rid of the C word and we get the I word. Hey, can I take a shot at that disease called COVID that we were so worried about?
I don't know, man. That's kind of towing the line to what we do around here.
I know, but
I'll la 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 la.
You can la la. I'm just wondering because it was a scary thing going around because we didn't know anything about it.
How do you know it was scary? Can I ask that question?
Well, it seemed to be. Let me just say that. I don't know. It seemed like it was a scary thing going around, and people took a lot of precautions. And now you go get a shot for it, and when you get it, you treat it like a cold or a flu. And I don't know, was it just because it was such an unknown? Is it?
I'm not going to deny that it definitely was a new adventure. We didn't know quite what was going on, but we were also listening to the narrative of someone else on the majority. Now, come to find out, there were multiple narratives. And again, I'm okay with what anyone believed. I'm okay. I'm okay. We need to be careful. I don't need to be careful. I choose to be careful. Andrea knows me on the side of not here. So I mean, we have these conversations in depth. But again, I want to make sure that we accept people's beliefs. We believe their understandings. We are open to their thoughts. Don't get me wrong. We make fun of some on the other. I mean, we do. We make fun.
I mean, Saturday Night Live did, and they got famous. I'm just trying to get famous over here.
Yeah, we're just trying to get
Bearden. It's been a long time.
It has been a long time. Good to see you, brother.
It's weird. It was, well, I know how.
Merry late Christmas to you and happy early New Year to you.
Right betwixt the two. That's my new favorite word, betwixt.
Betwixt.
It's like a Christmas word, betwixt. And to see you as well.
Not everyone says that, just so you know, Stephen. Nice to see you both.
You can say that for yourself, silly.
I get it. I understand. Back to those New Year's resolution things. What do you got? What do you got?
Oh, what have I just, I try to be a better person every year. It's hard.
How's that working?
I've
known you for 8 years.
Lord,
I'm for that progress.
It's hard to be humble. I know, right? It's going to be a masterpiece when it's finished.
Crack myself up.
Oh, do you?
I'm against failure, so I never make a resolution.
Maybe that's how I should start working it. Maybe I need to stop thinking it through so deeply. Huh. Hey, Bearden, do you make New Year's resolutions? I mean, I went 100 years trying to lose weight after New Year's. That was dumb.
What year are you on now?
Yeah, 84, I think.
Well, so 184 years is where we're at. You said 100 years.
Yeah, I think that's a dumb one. I don't know. It might work for some people, but anyway. I don't know what I would do. Like, I'm out of commission for like 6 weeks right after the new year, so I don't know what kind of moves I can make. How about you?
Me? I told you I'm against failure, so yeah, I think I did create a New Year's resolution. Oh, okay. That's not answering the question.
I know but it's about the way it is, right? That's about the way it is. You got to remember what it is, then you got to try to stick to it, then you got to reevaluate it. I could resolve to keep up with all the grading for the next 5 months. I could do that one, but then again, I'm off for 6 weeks, then I'll just be 6 weeks behind when I get there. So that's a bad resolution.
You don't have to do, I mean, you've got a long-term sub coming in, so they're responsible for that kind of stuff, right?
It should be done. You are correct. I come back at the end of so I get to do all the end of the quarter grading, figuring and whatever. It's middle school. Those of you that don't really know about middle school in Minnesota, we have due dates. We always have due dates, but you can turn your work in anytime. So it'll be the end of the quarter when I come back.
I don't think you get to reveal that kind of stuff. I think that
we're teaching them to be responsible, Peterson.
Well, when you can hand it in at any time, that's being responsible. Can you show up to work at any time?
They're just young teenagers. What do you expect of them?
I expect them not to create more work for me.
I know. That's the part of it, right? Did you get any Christmas gifts from your students this year?
I have not received a Christmas gift from any student for eons because of where I work.
You're the Grinch. Oh,
that's funny. They did vote me as the Grinch this year, or they voted. So if they come to the class on time and they do the expected target that they're supposed to achieve during progress, they would get a sticker for each of those. So 2 stickers, and they landslided voting for, I think there was a little coercion going on in the process, to be honest, which I am the funny guy to do that too, but I had to wear a Grinch outfit to school the last day before Christmas break, and they enjoyed that.
That is, so you were green.
I had a Christmas hat with a green beard, and it had these green furry gloves. It's sitting upstairs. I could probably run up and get it, but
yes. Yeah. Christmas is overdue.
And then I took the time, because I don't know if you guys noticed all the generated AI Christmas themed female Facebook posts, which clearly is a filter and clearly made everyone way better looking than what they may be in real life, or at least what the world thinks is better looking.
Wow.
I'm open door here.
I'm feeling really judged.
Do you have one of those out there?
Hell no. I didn't even know what it was till I saw your thing. I mean, I didn't know what it was when I saw your thing. I didn't get it.
I mean, again, my New Year's resolution is to figure out how to connect StreamYard to my that's not probably necessarily a good thing either, my phone, so that I can pull up photos of what we're talking about. But I did one of those AI generated female things, and there it is.
I didn't even know that was your face. I
think it made me look fatter than I normally am, and it made my boobs smaller. So it is what it is. Yeah,
it did, though, huh? Now everybody's looking at your boobs. Just
I actually I stole one of Andrea's photos and cut my head on it. Is what I did.
Yeah. It didn't have the fish in the picture, dude. There's no fish in the picture.
Oh lordy.
Yeah. So, what's this? With the lollipop. Yeah.
I got the lollipop in there. If it's see it.
There it is.
It's not really straight on the stick. I don't get that. Maybe it's a
AI malfunction.
Yeah.
I had no idea what it was. I don't really go on social media very much. And Peterson sent something about that. And I was like, what the hell is that? And then I saw like a Paula Deen woman do it or something. I don't know.
There's what the kids got me to do. I was wearing my Remember Every Day, remember everyone deployed red for that day, and it kind of fit. It was all good.
It was fitting. It was very fitting. Is it really the 29th today? It is Monday, December 29th. Oh my gosh. So I don't even have New Year's plans.
Ooh. You do. Yeah, you do.
Well, I'm not babysitting. No, I think that's gonna be the day after, because I don't know what day is what. Is New Year's Eve Wednesday night?
I
think it's Wednesday, and they asked me to babysit Thursday. So there, take that.
I don't know.
I haven't known for a whole entire month what day is what. So
we come here every Monday at 16:30 Central Standard Time.
Yes, Central Standard.
To tell people about what we, the people, the People's Patriot Project, is working on.
Yes.
Boom. That's us.
Oh, I was like, where did we go?
You thought I made us disappear? Look.
Gone again.
Here we are. There we are. All right. So we had, who did I have? Was it during last night's show? We had the discussion about how busy we are, or was that pre-show? How busy we are the months of October, November, and the start of December because of Reads Across America. I don't want to say it's a distraction to the People's Patriot Project, because it's really, it just takes some time and effort, and I think we're almost in the place where it's going to kind of do its thing. It's taken a couple years. There wasn't a whole lot of confidence at first. We didn't know what we're doing. I think we know what we're doing now, and I think we're dialing it in. And I think so. We've been blessed the 2 years prior to this, other than the stress, the anxiety, the what are we doing,
and the excitement and the just want it to be good nervousness kind of thing.
Yeah.
For others,
not like stressed, unfunctional. It's just like, we want this to be amazing. We want everyone to experience, and we get the wah emails about some people that have their own personal struggles. And this year we've got one. Have you resolved that one, or they're not willing to budge? They're just gonna.
I think they're gonna come and lead our next meeting and tell
they're
us.
They're gonna eat their poop sandwich, and it is what it is. And
no, I want them to meet Stephen and Jonathan and because this person is a tech specialist. So I think, yeah, we're gonna.
I love hearing about everyone's expertise,
all the specialties,
but the inability to apply. Anyway. Working in the land of nonprofit, we have a lot of people that come to our space and like to put stuff on our plates and not follow through. And it's like, no, we're busy. Sorry.
I got it. I got my resolution.
Yeah. What is it?
No more people in the door bringing problems without a solution. You can bring me your problem. I'll gladly help you out with it if you can direct me in the way of your solution. That's it. It's my New Year's resolution because I've been trying to be way too helpful for way too long.
I'm telling you, folks.
Everybody else's stuff.
I need a bulldog. And is my point the right way?
No.
That's
Frank?
weird.
Is Frank over there?
This person right here is a bulldog with me, but is the nicest nice person to everyone else in the world, which is amazing. I've seen such greatness happen because of her ability to take on the difficult conversations. And I completely appreciate you in that venue and avenue in that process. I know that if I handle it, the ship's going to sink. It's going to burn down. I know that about me. But again, we've got those polished turds moment where I don't necessarily walk into the conversation trying to be your buddy, but at the end of the conversation, because I'm able to hold my stuff to this, I walk them through, and then all of a sudden it's a shiny turd at the end. So, Michael, do you have an IEP by chance?
Stephen Michael. Don't say that.
Totally joking.
Maybe it's just a 504.
I've gone to a new vernacular because, again, I probably use some words I shouldn't sometimes. I totally get it. And I've used it a couple times in the last week, and it has not gone over really good. But I call people Little Timmy. And
you can't say that either.
Well, I can call that.
Here we go.
No one can lay my reference.
He was referring to a plan.
No, you said special. Brother. I'm totally joking.
Yes. Yes. It's a plan that kids have in school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry. No offense. I was just, but I've been throwing out the little Timmy here and there, and it has hit absolutely all the wrong places at absolutely the right time that doesn't benefit me. So
again, anyone that's listening that's not from Minnesota probably gets it, but maybe not. So you're gonna have to watch the news. You'll figure it out soon enough.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. And that's I don't make this is not a political statement. I'm just saying no.
No, sometimes we're just trying to have fun.
Yeah,
Girls.
absolutely.
Girls.
Absolutely.
No offense.
So we come
No offense.
here. We come here every week to share about what WeP3 is doing. And we are just coming off of Reads Across America. I wouldn't say that I've had a chance to take a break. I literally today is the first day I was able to get through my emails, all my emails. I finally finished them today. I'm going to check one of my accounts. Yep, still empty. I will check the other account. Probably shouldn't do that one because
it's not going to be empty.
There's only one. So I've done good. I'm a weirdo. I'm a weirdo. We're gonna.
Is that a Madonna song? It's a Madonna song.
Is it?
You're a weirdo for the very first time, which is weird because in that song there is only one time. Oh wait, I got it. Never mind. There's a word in between there. Okay. So we come here once a week on Mondays at 16:30, and we did do. Peterson took my pictures out of here. No, you're okay. Like, why would you be sorry? Gotta make room for things. What's this?
Well, we can do it here. We got that one.
That's our C cadets organizing. Oh, did you do that?
Boom.
And that's our wreaths being organized by those C cadets, taking them off the truck, putting them out on the sidewalk. That's a whole bunch of mixed wreaths. Not all of them are ours because some of them already have snow on them, and ours came after the snow. But look how cold it is there. Oh my gosh, minus 34. That was pretty cold. I had 4 layers on. 4 layers. That's it. That's all the pictures we have left. Huh. So that was our Reads Across America Day, which sadly did not get finished that day because some of our cadets couldn't, like some of our volunteers who do. So Fort Snelling is a huge freaking cemetery, and we only get just under 20,000 wreaths to organize, and we get like 6,000 volunteers, which is more than enough. Except that we have this whole great big chunk of volunteer placed, which means they go on specific graves, and the people can't do them like they can't get there that day, so they have volunteers. And we usually use the Civil Air Patrol cadets to do those specifically placed wreaths. Well, if you take 240 kids out of the picture, that would normally do, and we probably had, would we have 3,000 of those? And you take 200, I mean, that's five a piece. It cuts a big, anyway, we didn't get them done the first day. So we went out like 3 more days, 4 really. And then Claudia kept some extras just in case. Cause anyway, what do we got? What'd you say? Just at Fort Snelling, we just run the Fort Snelling one. There are 198,000 veterans buried there. So we need 178,000 more wreaths to be sponsored. I am not foolish enough to think that will happen in another year or 2, but it's definitely on the list of goals before this one, I could be around a long time because I won't give up until that cemetery is covered. So I hope I win a lottery, and then I can just set it up to be covered every year and don't have to worry about it. Then it'll just be fun after that. Stephen, this is something people, and I'm not a math brain person, but we have to figure out how to help people understand. There's 2 parts to this. One part is people sponsor wreaths to put on the headstones out there, right? 198,000 headstones. There are 260,000 people buried there because of all the spouses and family, but 198,000 of them are veterans. Then we have volunteers. Volunteers come to place those wreaths. But there's a huge contingency of people who think, oh, I sponsored 3 wreaths. So when I get there, I can pick my 3 wreaths and go place them. But that's not how it works. You sponsor wreaths and it all goes to a truck and comes off a truck and all the volunteers place them. And so I don't know how to word this to make people understand, then some volunteers complain because they only get to place 3 wreaths. And I'm like, well, we don't have enough wreaths. Did your group think about sponsoring wreaths this year? And they're like, what does that mean? So I can't fault them for not knowing how it all works. I just need to figure out how to word it so that they do understand how it all works. So,
well, I do think we can fix part of the problem now because we, granted, didn't get all the registrations that I thought we would get. But I do think now that we can send messages to the people that we have captured in that, so that in the future they will be able to know that it's time. Right now it's time. In fact, an email needs to go out probably next week saying it is time to purchase your wreaths. No one thinks about that.
This week.
Yeah.
Because we have almost 1,000 wreaths sponsored, and I have not gone to look at how many of them went through sponsorship groups. Sure. But if you sponsor a wreath through a sponsorship group right now, that wreath will be matched through the 31st. Okay. So like if you go right through the People's Patriot Project and you sponsor 10 wreaths, that means the cemetery will get 20. Your 10 plus they will match with 10 more. So now through the 31st is a great time to do that. And I think we're almost at 1,000, which means we're almost at 2,000, which means we're 1/10 of the way there already. And we have 11 months to get there. So yeah, we're sitting in a better place now than we were like in July this year.
Yeah. Well, and I think we did some things again with the app, thanks to those guys. We haven't brought in any of our advertisers, but I do want to bring in.
We would love to help Ronnie and the McNutt Foundation. I mean, not Ronnie, but tell me his brother's name. Dang it. He's been on our show.
Yeah.
Joey. Is it Joey? Absolutely. It would be awesome to partner up with Joey and get things going. And I got a couple ideas. Stephen, that's a great question. And yeah, you let me know what you think about that. I mean, I can put it in Chat GPT as well. But I just like the average brain needs to understand that there are 2 parts. You can't complain about not having wreaths to put out if you didn't sponsor any wreaths. But also if you sponsor wreaths, you can't expect to do that many wreaths. Okay. So that's
Hinderless 22 Ronnie McNutt Foundation is what you were thinking.
I know. Joey McNutt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's who I was thinking of, was Joey. Trying to come up with his name. So yeah, I think Stephen, I got a couple ideas. Remind me, and I'll share those with you.
Get into her DMs.
Geography is a tough one on that one. I think that's probably why we haven't done more with Joey. We had Joey on the show a long time ago. We should have him on again, and then we should strategize. Because I like his mission and I love what he's doing down there. Hinderless 22. Okay, so I got to move on a little bit and talk about, we have a couple amazing sponsors. Oh my gosh, this is an old one. Well, did you just put up Stephen on there?
I didn't. I didn't even touch it. I'm busy messaging people.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about Derek Iozio, the Godfather. He's our good guy. He is our good guy. Catch 22 is a peer support group. Excuse me. That Derek heads up, Mr. Iozio heads up, and It is what it says it is. It's pure support. Dude does a lot of groups, a lot of meetings, a lot of coffees. Catch 22, peer support with Derek Iozio. And then we've got our friends, Bobby, names. Bobby and Peggy Krutzinger. Oh my gosh. The Krutzingers, I got that. They collect RVs, you guys. They collect RVs, and if they need fixing up, they fix them up. And a lot of them don't need fixing up. And then they house homeless veterans. They've got like a campground. They've got a campground store. They've got furniture to put in there for you if you don't have furniture. They've got, seriously, everything from the coffee maker to the recliner and then some. A lot of decorating things too. So here's what Peterson had up as well. Stephen Rainwater with wrong one. Here we go. Business Growth Engine. Well, I can't wait to show you. I was on our website today. Our website is fantastical. We have a few plugins to connect yet, but amazing. Then we have Moving Tree Media. Oh, I can't forget Jonathan Wills and Stephen Rainwater. They're just, I'm going to say it, they're kick ass. They even speak the common person's language when it comes to technology. And then Moving Tree Media is Luke Porter, and his family actually have been involved in helping us with some of our like media, like the shorts and the reels and the cuts and the some of the advertising, even some of the voice over things. Just some amazing people. So that's shoot. We're at like 45 minutes. We covered a lot about us. And then what I wanted to see, Stephen added, has been growing because of the partners. Oh, cool. Awesome. Okay. The memorial. I'll have to go take a look, Stephen. It's been a while since I have, I just said a little while ago, I'm hardly on social media anymore. I would say everybody can use the busy excuse, but by the time I start scrolling on social media, I'm falling asleep and dropping my phone. So that's my problem. That's my problem to deal with. But okay, so we talk about us a lot and what we do. In fact, maybe here's a part 2 to my New Year's resolutions. I said about 3 months ago that I could take, which was horrible timing because we just said October, November, December is Reads Across America and it's crazy busy. Because it's also Christmas and family, and Peterson moved this year and housework and whatever. And so I said I would take over like onboarding all of our, which will be easier thanks to Rainwater and Mr. Jonathan Wills, but all the onboarding of our requests. And then like dollar bills, we were getting all these requests for help. And I didn't keep up with them very well. I started shuffling them. Like a few of them came from our Louisiana chapter. And I was like, hey, Louisiana, here's some requests. Can you guys figure these out? Because I'm running the reads. And so onboarding. But here's the deal. Like, this is our tech guys. They're going to onboard. They're going to have an app that onboards our stuff. And then I don't have to type that stuff up anymore, which I don't mind a little secretarial kind of work. But it's time taking. And so there's my fault, is when it takes time, I run out. That's what we're doing, though. We're chasing around those people to help. In fact, I think our last one was kind of difficult because it's a whole family deal, and it's an individual and you got to put them up a few days and find them food. That's easy and you can do it fast. But when you've got a whole family and you're looking at where can the housing help come from, this one took us a little longer. I think we got a solution rolling down there. But let's talk about last night, because we focused on some Minnesota people. And last night we had Chris Lamott. And so he comes to us from the Magnus Foundation, which we've had the founder of the Magnus Foundation on before. Doc, as he adoringly calls him, Alderman, Sean, right? His name is Sean, but Doc, just has so when we talk about busy people, dude's like a surgeon and had the space, the place and space to build how I was thinking about, like, sometimes we can't always share what we do because there's nothing to show. And so he's got the place and the space. And so they are helping veterans man physical, mental, emotional, which is weird because that's on our mission statement. Not weird, but very cool because that's how we fell in line with them. But so Chris is right now working with some PR and some outreach things. He's a Desert Storm veteran. He came back. He admittedly had some not so awesome habits when he came back. He shared some of the things holding him back. And when he decided that was enough, we have this group up here called 23rd Veteran too. And he went on a, I don't want to call it a recovery program. It's like what's our word, Peterson? Calibration. Yeah, like a recalibration retreat, and came back. And their retreat is cool because then when you come back, you stick with your group pretty much physically. And if you can't be physical, then you're there in the world of video. But it's a really good program. So Chris got through that, and then he joined Magnus Foundation, and he is thriving. And he said a little bit about this, the good work that Magnus is doing for veterans, with the idea being preservation for the force and family. For the force. He wants to keep connecting with veterans and keep sharing Magnus out there for people and what they do for veterans and their families. He actually started an art program, and I think when we were there, that's what he was talking about a lot. Music is a piece of that, but he has also incorporated like pottery, just things that calm the soul. I color. That's me. I don't do pottery. But anyway, so he shares a lot of other stuff. You can catch that episode. But the Magnus Foundation also has this new thing. It's called their M2K First Aid Kit. I'm just going to put a little link where they have added some fitness things to their program. Oh, I missed you. You got rosy cheeks. Oh, well, I don't know if you know this, Stephen. We got like 3.5 feet of snow. He's probably rosy cheeks from being out there shoveling snow. Not only that, but it's like 12 degrees, 10 degrees and clear right now, and a bit windy. Not what you thought I was going to say, but it's that too. So Magnus Foundation is working on tons of stuff. And then, in Frank's absence, you want to talk about our musician, Peterson?
Yes, I can talk about our musician.
Miss Emily
Perkins. Oh my gosh. She's a Blue Star mom out of Texas, the great state of Texas. She's on a mission. She's on her own mission, and I appreciate her mission. She is out there trying to make a difference for the impact of females in the industry. Totally appreciate her. Her music comes on another level. It's finished. It's got deep rooted messages. And she, in her design of her content, puts it out there to have that message. And a lot of it is based on her life stories. We brought her on because she was highly recommended by one of our good friends, Scotty Frazier, down there in Houston, who's a veteran musician as well. And I can't say as well because she's not, but she had a service member that was a husband that passed away. She has a child that is a service member and has come out of service. but she understands the passion of service, and she's been through some tough stuff because of her relationship to those that are involved in service, and so she uses she uses her music to be kind of a catalyst to share her stories. Completely mind-blowing music. This is going to be construed in the wrong way. I mean, it's just a complete finished package, and all of our musicians are amazing. It's just another one to add to the list. She doesn't fully qualify. We're talking. She doesn't fully qualify for our WeP3 radio because our WeP3 radio only plays veterans and first responders. But we're in the process of launching another radio platform called WeP3 Patriot, which it'll play all your patriotic influencers that believe in serving.
Is that like Kid Rock?
To that musician? There is a link to that musician. Yeah. Thanks for asking. We'll throw up the Spotify. Oops, I'm on the wrong. I got my wrong tabs open. Is what?
No, I know, and I closed my thing from last night before I did that.
I got it. I got that. We'll throw up Emily Perkins' Spotify. We'll also play one of her songs as we go out. But here's her Spotify, and it would have been tough to find her because she's been married and has a name change, and we went through that conversation last night as well. And I'm not smart enough without opening up the actual link to say, hey, we should also throw up the Magnus Foundation website too, and just so that's up there so people know, and that's up there now.
Oh, you can find Emily on Facebook too. I found her on.
Yes, and she is Emily Perkins on Facebook. So she's had a name change because she's remarried, and
fairly recently.
What an awesome! And she had a message about that too.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely phenomenal.
She's awesome. She's an awesome, spunky personality. I like her. So she's did three of her songs last night. The Fire, and that one doesn't, she's like, it doesn't have a whole ton of meaning. Just she was widowed by her Gulf War husband, and this song talks a little bit to the fighting back as you chomp along through life. Really, she's just looking, to connect with anyone who hears it that can relate and know that they're not the only one experiencing some of that stuff. And then her second song, and this was a dedication to girlfriends. Like, women need their girlfriends, and she lost a very dear friend. And this song is called I Lost Her. And gosh, if it's a bestie or in your close circle, that is such an open gap. And I'll tell you, I don't know if women always know what to do with that big old gap. And so it took her some time. It took her a long time to find some solace and some place. Tracy was her friend's name. She just always wanted to share. What?
Yeah, Tracy Laporte.
No, not the friend that she lost.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And then her third song is Circle, and that's, I don't know if you've ever seen. And I'm not belittling, but every time we talk about the circle of life, I think of Chuck and Larry. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, and the preacher guy that marries Chuck and Larry in Vegas uses a circle. It's a circle of love. It's not a square or a triangle because that has a stop and go, and the circle is just continuous, which is funny in the movie, but in real life, it's real. It's and then once you mention it, like we talked about it in the show, and then weird, how there's connections to everything, but then almost everything you say, you're like, well, there we go. That's the circle. We're in the circle. That's the circle. Great song. Very great song. She just wants, to remind everyone that this weird circle of life can be a positive experience. And then Peterson, was it you that brought up? Yes, then you brought up CJ Garton's song Ferris Wheel, which we used for a long time for our closing, which it doesn't say the circle of life. It talks about the rounds and rounds and the ups and downs when you're on the Ferris wheel. That's another really good song too. And I'm not Italian, but yes, I'm using hand motions because that's what I do. Anyway, I'm going to put our radio link up there again because, like Peterson said, Emily's songs won't be on there right now, but we're working on. We may have a radio person, which we're kind of excited about. We just have to have a meeting and finish up the conversation and see how deep this guy wants to delve in. And hopefully that happens this week before we go back to school next week. And then that can be our New Year thing, is getting that other piece of the radio in there, because we have so many amazing Patriot players. I mean, that'll add a whole new dimension on to our music and entertainment piece.
It's tough because I'm struggling with, is there a need for 2 radio stations?
Right.
But the niche that the veteran and first responder only channel, that has appeal, but I don't know. I'm struggling with it.
I know, but I like adding the Patriot hour or the Patriot night, evening, something where we just add those people in. I think we can do that and do it quickly. And I say this not knowing anything about how to run the backside of a radio station. I know how to push a button and turn it on. I know how to Google WeP3 radio and it just magically appears. I know there's a lot more work to it, but I feel like baby steps before we take another leap or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll be amazing. Oh, you can catch that. Ooh, I don't know if this week's. Hang on. Let me grab the right link for this week's YouTube, because I don't think I updated that last night. Ooh.
Why not one? Because again, Stephen, we can claim that we have the only veteran and first responder radio station. And I get it, because the rest of the musicians end up being mostly indie, but there are some like Kofi Anderson out there that we want to play, Kid Rock that we want to play. And so that kind of muddies the water a little bit for our space and what we can pay for.
The children of Johnny Cash and Willie Nelson and all of those that were veterans that then they don't qualify, and we don't have to keep them separate necessarily, but we do on our veteran page, just because so many of them are aspiring. Okay, Stephen, we hosted the very first group of musicians that we really put on an event and hosted. It was a little selfishly up here in Minnesota because we did a 2-day thing. We did a Friday night music kind of festival fundraiser for an officer and veteran. He did 3 tours, I think, and now he was on the police force up just in the next city, and his house burned down. So we were doing a fundraiser. So we did the music festival part. We brought these 5 musicians in, and 6 if you count the one's guitar player. And so Jen Ford was there. I know she won't mind if I say her name. Jen Ford was there. And the whole premise was to treat them with the respect to their service that also brings this music, right? So their music is from the heart. Most every musician that we've met that served and is now doing music has that service related song or songs. I mean, check out Scotty Hastings if you don't understand how that happens. or they have one and then they do some others, and then some do some covers in addition. And so Jen said at the end of that weekend, she said, it was so amazing to be recognized for my service and my music as a veteran that had served. And because she's a musician and plays all over Texas, and that's what she does. Very few people also know that she served in the Army, right? And so we combined that. She's got her friends and her family from serving, and then she's got her world of playing music, and we combined that. And when she said that, like, thank you for the recognition for both pieces, I've never felt that before. We were like, aha, that's what we want to do, is recognize you for your musical talent and your service to, one of our forces. So Minnesota, we're both from Minnesota. How'd you know I was from Minnesota? Oh yeah, because I said we brought him up here. Yeah.
We're not talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We talk offline about it, but we not touching that right now.
I might have dipped.
I might have inadvertently said something earlier, but
we might have gotten. I might have slapped him a minute for, and vice versa. I know, right, Stephen? There's to every action is a reaction, right? I mean, you deserve to. No, I like it. We don't really shy away from the truth, but being a nonprofit, we try to stay in the middle.
And our daytime occupations kind of hinder that process a little bit. But I get to go sit right in the middle of their little I was gonna say, remember Forrest Gump has a conversation about the little party that he got to go sit in. Gotta sit, and I'm not going to say it, but
no.
I get to go sit in their little party and listen to their stuff, and that's I like to be close. I like to be close and know what's going on and down.
What? Working the radio stuff is easy, says Jonathan Wills. Maybe. Oops. There's our guy. Jonathan.
This is the magic man right here, man. The magic.
We might have been talking about you guys. Hold on. We gotta show you. I gotta find the right one. These things they're tiny.
What are you doing?
Look at that. I think that now that I've seen some of the things that you two can do, that's a very simple logo. Very simple logo, Jonathan.
Right. Don't insult our friend, Miss Eichmann.
No. I'm saying what I was trying to describe to my brother-in-law, this bison 3D thing coming out of the screen at you that Rainwater did in like 13.5 seconds. I couldn't even type it in that amount of time. And here he had it was pretty cool.
Except for the little eagle that was
weirdly placed, a strangely And I don't know. I get the weightlifting part, but the spotter is supposed to be up by the weights, not
right.
Not landing on the bench, I guess.
Right.
Oh shoot. Yeah. So that is that's what this is a fun one. Thank you to our Jeremy and Stephen and Jonathan for popping in with actual words, because sometimes I just get to talk to Peterson, and usually Frank is too.
Man.
That was that's your words. Next week on Sunday. By the way, I'm not trying to poke the bear, but we don't have a musician scheduled yet for next week that I know of.
Yes, we do.
Oh, we do. Oh, that is. Okay, good. I sent an email, but I didn't understand. I thought that was all one piece. Okay, cool.
Yes, we do.
So we've got Janelle who tried to be here before but had an engagement, and she was finding it difficult to join us from the plane. I don't know what that's all about, but she sent us a new person that we had on there, and then the resilient. Now, is this a Patriot group or is this a veteran group?
All veterans.
Love it.
And many of them are missing parts.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Not cool, but it's cool that they're doing some music. I guess Stephen will be around. It's hard. We come from two different worlds, really. We've done New Year's Eve shows, haven't we?
Yeah, we've had New Year's has fallen on the first or on a Monday, and it's fallen on a Sunday. Then we've done both.
Yeah. It would be cool. Another thing, Stephen, if we just had another person or two. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, because what you see is what you get, except we're missing Frank, right? It's the three of us twice a week, every week. And then we got to meet again on Tuesdays and sometimes Monday nights and then on Wednesdays. And sometimes that's it. Not really Thursdays.
There's a lot of meetings and a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, and we're not complaining. It's just one of those things. And we know that you, Stephen, are very passionate about the Ronnie McNutt Foundation and what they're doing down there, Hinderless 22, because we would love to have you on board helping and working and doing things here. We've actually kind of hinted that in the past. But we are going to 100% start making sure that there are people plugged into places, and we're done playing the game of spending a couple months here with us and then they're gone. We got some heavy hitters coming in here soon, and we're very excited about it. So
Yes, sir.
What do there's a couple more messages in there.
This is weird that I just have been doing the cuts from our shows, and there's these names liking our posts, which is funny. That I think it's the title. I think AI is doing a great job on the titles of our little cuts. Special Forces Designed First Aid Kit. That's what I was talking about. The we posted it. What was it? It's the Magnus M2K.
I don't know that I plugged that into the sheet.
I did. Well, I put it on the.
I've got the email.
So, yes, Stephen, if we do, and we'll make sure and let you know. I mean, if I'm just babysitting, we could put stuff on all night long and. Coming in and comes out and makes your mission grow. Thank you. Yeah, Stephen. We're always taking more. So if you got ideas, you send them our way. You're one of us. You might not even know. I've been sending in bugs to OpenAI. They haven't fixed them. Really? Huh. I like it. See, now you're starting to get outside my language, though. I'm new to this AI stuff. As a language arts teacher, I've fought the idea of asking a computer to generate my stuff, and I'm finding
you can suggest while you're in whatever AI platform you're in, that if there's something that you don't necessarily agree with, you just enter your piece to it. Now, this is where it kind of messes up the whole AI process, because it does alter with opinion. There is an opinion in AI, and it's the overflowing opinion of the mass that creates and you will find wrong and inaccurate information because of other people. And I do think there's probably, I don't want to plant a seed here, but there probably are some trolls out there that are mass producing comments that alters what AI is suggesting or asking at places.
See, I would never thought of that. What I usually do is I type up everything I have or want to say or am trying to say, and then I just throw it in there for some general like make this catchier or make this more booming or whatever. So I make trolls argue with AI. It's hilarious. See. Okay, well, we are definitely going to have to talk more to Steven and have him show us a few things. How many trolls are you? That's almost like the whole, when you get, okay, it's not. It is kind of. When I used to get like the update your car warranty or whatever, phone calls, I have 5 children. I used to just hand my phone to one of the kids. Faith was amazing at it because she could have a whole conversation and I'd just let her go with it. And they'd be like, "Excuse me, ma'am." And she'd be like, blah, 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 blah. It was funny. That's funny stuff. Thank goodness it wasn't a smartphone because now she could order the whole whatever they're trying to sell or buy or whatever.
Yikes.
With just a touch of a button.
I don't know what I did with Chris's email.
Chris
Lamotte that has the link to this fitness.
I already put it out here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to pull it up on the screen.
I don't think
important. It's not important.
It's right here. Right here. This is like this. M2K first aid kit. MagnusFit.com.
Okay, perfect. What song I think we should do Circle. What do you think?
I think Circle is good. Yes.
All right. Well, everyone have a spectacular, amazing New Year's Eve day and a New Year's Day. And I hope you have a chance to find growth in yourself. That is what I'm going to find as my New Year's resolution. Our focus is that the version of us tomorrow should be better than the version of us today. And that should be a constant. One step in a positive direction, whether it's fitness, it's mindset, it's mindfulness, it's taking care of others, it's all your diet, whatever. Just find something to improve on every single day and make yourself a better person. And find a way to give yourself. That doesn't have to be cash, doesn't have to be other resources. Give your time to someone that may need it. And that is the biggest thing. Make sure you check your 6. That's making sure that you are in the right mental and that you are reaching out to 6 individuals in your life to make sure that they're in a good space as well and take care of them. And that's what we do at the People's Patriot Project. We appreciate the time and effort that you guys spent being with us today. And this is Miss Emily Perkins with Circle. Patriot Pride.
She was lying in bed, and he was watching the clock tick as the drip ran down. He knew she would say goodbye, but she held on to the fight just to see their love again. Then she whispered so softly as she closed her eyes, "You've got to cross that bridge, you've got to run the last mile, you've got to wear your smile like it's armor, baby. You gotta cross that bridge, you gotta wear your smile." He was walking down the road, and he was on his way to nowhere. He thought he'd never get there, so much on his inside. He was walking down the path, and he was looking for some shelter, recalling all those words she said as she died. You gotta cross that bridge, you gotta run the last mile, you gotta wear your smile like it's armor, baby. You gotta cross that bridge, you gotta wear your smile. 'Cause life is like a circle, watch as we go around. Hope is such a wonderful thing. You were lost, now you're found. Life is like a circle, watch as we go around. Hope is such a wonderful thing. You were lost, now you're found. She was holding in her hands the last thing that she treasured. She was standing at the edge, 'cause she wanted to fly. He was calling out her name, and he was rushing to the railing, grabbed her so tight and said, there's hope inside. You gotta cross that bridge, you gotta run the last mile, you gotta wear your smile like it's armor, baby. You gotta cross that bridge, you gotta wear your smile. She was standing in the hallway, she was watching that first step. She caught him as he stumbled, his cane by his side. She whispered in his ear, see, that is just the first step, so don't you give up, I know there's hope inside. You gotta cross that